Hey y'all, Nina Pop here, and today I want to share with you a natural alternative if you're looking to use essential oils for sore throat or for a cough. Now, this recipe requires 3 essential oils, but trust and believe you can always alter it to make it fit for your lifestyle. So if you want to just use one, you can do that too. But this is the recipe that I have used every single time I have had a sore throat, a cough, or any type of sickness. And usually, besides like maybe one time, it literally was gone the next day. So if you're ready to try to fight your sore throat or your cough in a day, no promises, that's what happened with me, then let's get into this video. Okay, so this recipe is actually one of the ones that I would recommend you putting into a roller blend bottle. We talked about these before. And with that being said, you will need a fractionated coconut oil because you will be applying this oil topically, okay? Like I always tell you all, do your research, talk to your doctor, because everybody's skin cannot handle everything, okay? But these are the essential oils I use for my sore throat or for my cough. Okay, so what you want to do is get a roller blend bottle and you're going to fill it up with fractionated coconut oil till about right here. And you want to make sure it's fractionated coconut oil. If you watched my last video, you know that regular coconut oil from your pantry is not going to work because it's going to get thick and harden in this bottle. You don't want that. So get some fractionated coconut oil or any carrier oil of your choice, because I know everyone cannot use coconut oil. So you could use like grapeseed oil, almond oil, something like that. So the next step is to get your 3 oils. Now the 3 oils that you will need is lemon essential oil, tea tree essential oil, and oregano. Now oregano is the secret ingredient, okay? If you don't want to do the other 2, get the oregano. So after you filled up your roller blend bottle with the fractionated coconut oil, the amount of drops you use really don't matter that much. But what I will say is that oregano oil is really strong, so you don't need a lot. With that being said, I recommend about 2 to 5 drops. At least that's what I do. When I have a really bad sore throat, I'll add a few extra drops of the oregano oil. But you want to add about 2 to 5 drops of oregano oil. You want to add about 2 to 3 drops of tea tree oil, and then about 2 or 3 drops of the lemon. Like I said, the drops really do not matter that much. So after you have filled this oil up, go ahead and give it a good shake, and then you can just apply it to your neck. You can apply it to the bottom of your feet, or you can apply it to this part of your wrist and rub it in, and you should be good to go. Now, I personally like to hit whatever's going on at the source, so I usually apply this to my neck and chest because that's usually where the sore throat or the cough is happening. Okay, next I want to share with you why these essential oils are the ones that I would choose. Now at the end of this video, I'm going to also share with you my #1 herbal tea to help you get rid of a cough. Let me tell you, when I had a really bad cough that I could not fight, I drank this tea, gone. Cough, gone. I was like, what? And so I've been using it ever since. I'll share with you that at the end, but before I do that, let's get into why these oils are important. So if you don't know much about essential oils, I definitely recommend that you get your hands on this book. I have the ebook version on my website, www.ninapopwilliams.com. You can use the code 2023. It's at the top of the website on the yellow bar. You can use that code and save you some money, okay? But in this book, I do break down this recipe as well as others and the benefits. But we're just going to talk about these 3 oils and the benefits right quick, okay? So first we have oregano oil. Now, why did I say if I was to opt out of the other two, this is the one that I would get. Oregano oil is super powerful. It is a bacteria fighter. It's also a really good natural antibiotic. In fact, I've read in that oregano oil is one of the most powerful natural antibiotics that is out there in the world. Okay. So when I read that, I knew I had to get my hands on some oregano oil. Now be careful with the brand you get. So it's a bacteria fighter. It helps with sore throats. It helps support your immune system. And like I said, it is a powerful natural antibiotic. So I would definitely recommend doing some research on oregano oil and seeing if this is one that you should get your hands on if you're looking for essential oils for a sore throat. Work every time, work like a charm. And sometimes when I'm lazy and don't want to get a little fancy roller blend bottle, because who got time for that, I would actually get me my little fractionated coconut oil, put it in my hand, drop a drop of oregano, and then rub it on here. But let me tell you, make sure you dilute it, because I burnt the living daylights out of myself when I first started using essential oils and I didn't know about the dilution process. You've been warned. Next, we have lemon essential oils, and y'all already know when y'all get sick that the first thing y'all do is grab some lemon tea or put some lemon in a tea. So you already know that this is great for immune system support. But did you know that it can reduce the spread of bacteria? So that is why I add that to my essential oils for sore throat. And last, we have tea tree oil, one of the most versatile oils that you're ever going to find in the world, probably. I could be wrong, but in my mind, it's one of the most versatile because it does so much. Like, how can it fight odor, bacteria, mold, other things that we ain't gonna mention on here? But that is one of the reasons I add tea tree oil, because it's great for a bacteria fighter. Now, are these oils guaranteed to help you with your sore throat or your cough? No, they are not. Do they work for everybody? No, they don't. Is it possible that they can work for you? Yes. Do your research and make the decision if you want to try them out. But if you do, I definitely suggest those 3 oils for a sore throat. If you cannot afford all 3 of them, because you know we're about on a budget over here. If you cannot afford all 3 of them, I strongly suggest getting the oregano oil, but make sure it is a good quality oregano oil, because all oils are not created equal. Now, as we wrap up this video, like I promised y'all, I'm going to share with you the herb that I use to get rid of my cough. Now, the herb is actually called Mulion Leaf. And what I do is I get a teacup and I get a little infuser. You can get this from Walmart. If you don't see this one was like $2. If you don't see this one, another option is this one. And this one is also from Walmart. And what you do is, it's a little infuser for herbs. This is way different than box tea. And if you know about loose herb tea, you know what I mean. But if you don't, all I could tell you is to try the difference and you will see. The loose tea is way more strong. So I definitely recommend getting the herb. Okay. But do your research, because mullein don't work well for everybody, okay? So definitely talk to your doctor. But get the, can y'all, in case you want to screenshot it, Mulion Leaf. That's that. And what you're going to do is get a teaspoon of that, and you will either put it in your infuser that you drop into your cup, or you will put it in your tea infuser. If you don't have a tea infuser, get you a little old school strainer. This is what I used before I got fancy, okay? But now that this is the only tea that I really drink, I was like, girl, step your game up, okay? Let's go. I actually didn't know much about mullein tea. Someone had recommended it to me when I couldn't get rid of my cough, and that someone also recommended me this book. So let's look at what it says, because I really don't know why it worked. Okay, so in this book, it says that it has antibacterial, antiviral, anti-inflammatory, Anti-influenza properties. Mulion is used to remove mucus from the respiratory tract, including the lungs. Now, that's a powerful plant. I'm telling y'all, it's power in nature. If you are struggling with a sore throat or a cough, I'm so sorry. I really hope you start to feel better soon. If you're sick, then that means you need to disinfect your home. So the same two oils that we talked about for putting into the roller blend on yourself, you can also use these oils to disinfect your home. And to learn how to do that, definitely check out this video.